How's it going?
So good.
Good.
You guys pumped?
Yeah.
Woo! All right. So
It's
for those,
spreadsheet time.
it is.
Who wouldn't be pumped?
Yes. Everybody loves spreadsheet time. So for those of you who don't know, we are Two Button Crew. We do video game streaming and stuff very occasionally.
Yeah, semi-retired, but we always come back for Comic-Con.
Absolutely. And we have a tremendous backlog of stuff for you guys to watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
Over 600 videos. So
Yeah, over
we got a lot of work to do. How many of you guys have been to one of our panels before? One in the back. Mr. Deadpool from several years back. Yes.
Yes.
We knew it was you when you walked in. You didn't even have to take the mask off. So what we're going to do today is we are going to rank the 10 best definitive of all time SNES games, and we need your guys' help.
Yep, we did this a couple years ago for the NES.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like the sequel. Hey, guys.
So, yeah, much to everybody's surprise, Kirby's Adventure actually came out on top, which, who saw that coming?
Who would guess? So,
yeah.
apparently crazy things can happen.
Crazy things can happen. So, how it's already been set up is we gave a vote to every game that was on the SNES Classic. We figured that's Nintendo's vote. We also gave ourselves 2 votes each for each game that we considered in the top 10. So we already have a jumping off point. So
A lot
Scott?
of games are tied for 16th place right now.
Yes.
You can kind of see how it's laid out, but these will go up and down a lot with your guys' help.
And so the first portion is going to be helping us fill it out. So when this is called one-ups and nominations.
Yes.
So you
you're
can
either giving a one-up to something that's already on this sheet or nominating something.
Yep. So we do not have a audience mic for you guys, but we do have a mic for you guys to come up and talk into.
Yep, we'll spin this one around so that you can be heard.
Announce it to the world. So go ahead and start lining up front, 6 feet apart, of course. But whoever wants to come up and nominate a game or add a vote to a game that's already on the list.
Yeah, so just
think
about your favorite Super Nintendo games. If any of them aren't represented on the SNES Classic, let's get them on here.
Yes.
This is a great week to be a Nintendo fan, by the way.
Yes.
Anyone looking forward to Tuesday? Tuesday is the final Smash character being released.
Any guesses?
Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
I think that's a possibility.
Chrono Trigger.
Oh.
Could be.
Acceptable.
And then, of course, Friday. Who's excited for Friday?
Friday is.
Anybody tell me why?
Is that Metroid Dread?
That's Metroid Dread.
Oh, man.
As well as the Switch OLED coming out on the same day. So
That's right.
Perfect week to be a Nintendo fan.
All right.
How's it going?
So good. Glad to be here.
All right. Fantastic. So what is your nomination or ad vote?
You know, oblique segue from Magus, I would absolutely add Chrono Trigger to the list here.
One more vote for Chrono Trigger. It's got to be on the list.
Was it on the SNES Classic?
Maybe it's not.
No, other disappointed fans who picked up the SNES Classic may have noticed the omitted legend that is Chrono Trigger.
Yes. All right. It is also tied. Got to add it.
Oh, yeah, I'll give that a point.
It is also tied for 16th place. All right, come on up.
Thanks for your
Next
contribution.
Man, we might just have to start voting our favorite games up to the top.
Maybe.
We'll come up with a janky list like last time. No, actually, last time when we did the top 10 NES games, I think the reason why Kirby's Adventure did so well is it came late in the cycle.
Yeah.
And the graphics were much better than most of the stuff the NES had to offer.
I'm a bit biased here because I'm going off my favorite NES game as well. It's kind of the continuation of a Titan, but it stands alone as a game and doesn't need brand recognition or some celebrity to tie its face. Super Punch-Out is just...
All right, Super Punch-Out right there.
That's good.
Another vote. It moves up. All right, keep them coming. All right. What is your vote or nomination?
I gotta go with Donkey Kong Country. It's been a classic. I might be blinded by nostalgia, but it still holds up to this day with all of its pixels.
Donkey Kong Country is the hardest game I've ever beaten. I will hold to that. I've beaten all the original Mega Man games.
I gave up playing it because it's too hard.
Donkey Kong Country. My wife had to help me beat that game.
I'm not having fun anymore.
Okay, I have a question for you guys. I haven't beat Donkey Kong Country. I haven't really tried to play it, but I do really like difficult platformers. They're kind of my thing, like Celeste or Super Meat Boy or N+. So is it like on?
You'll like it because it's fair. It's just hard to. Okay. It's not like one of those things. It's still fair. It's just hard. My vote's for Chrono Trigger again. I would have added that one to the list too.
Chrono Trigger. I figured that was going to be popular. Yes.
So it goes from tied for 17th to 13th.
It's moving up. All right.
Hey.
Well, you can probably tell from my input in terms of potential Super Smash Brothers entries, my entry is also going to be Chrono Trigger.
Trigger. All right. Fantastic. It goes up to 5th.
What was the Smash character related?
Magus.
Magus. Okay, cool.
He's the secret character at the end of the game, correct? You have to... I've not beaten Chrono Trigger, so...
Highly recommend it. It's on Steam.
I'm not a huge RPG guy, and I got started, but I got to the boss that's on the cover of the game, and I just did not have the time to continue, but I did enjoy it. All right, continue coming up. Next up.
Could I see more of the list first?
Yes, of course. And you can add something that's not on the list. Chrono Trigger was a write-in, so it's already 5th place or 7th place or something like that. Yep. Here in the state of Washington, we are all for write-ins. Am I right? Okay.
We got 3 games tied for first place right now,
Yep.
and they look good. I don't think it's the last we'll be seeing of them.
So I think I'm going to have to actually... can you go back a couple of clicks? Sorry. I'm going to have to put a vote in for Kirby Superstars.
Yes.
I'm a huge fan of all the Kirby games, especially the ones where you can ride in the animals.
Yes,
So
yes, indeed.
This is 8 games in one, apparently, right?
That's right.
Which one's your favorite?
Oh.
Great Cave.
Kirby 3.
Oh, okay. All right. Next up. Even if you've been up, you can come on up again. We're going to have at least some sort of, usually we have some sort of line going so that you can just go to the back of the line and continue going up. We'll be continuing this for a little bit.
You'll remember in the back when we did ranking in top 10 NES games, there's one guy who just basically did laps. He would get in line, get on the microphone, and then get back in line. And that was for the game
Battletoads.
Yeah,
which I think did make it into the top 10, mostly on his insistence. But Super Spike Volleyball, which was my game that I wanted to continue. Why don't we actually get another vote?
Another vote.
No, if you guys aren't going to vote, we'll just keep voting. So
thanks for all your help.
Thank you very much.
Let's give him a round of applause.
The mic man. All right, Scott.
Well, here's an idea real quick. We actually prepared a bunch of box art in case people want to nominate things, so this list might be helpful to jog some memories. Is there, if you see a game on this list that you would like to nominate,
come up to the microphone, please.
That way you'll be recorded for our YouTube video.
Yes, this will all be on playback. It'll go up onto our YouTube channel as soon as we can get it edited and up.
So I believe this black line here separates things that
were on the SNES
on the list.
Classic.
And then everything below here are ideas that you might want to add.
I want to nominate Rock and Roll Racing. I don't know if it's on the list.
Rock and Roll Racing. Did we add that?
Probably not.
If
but
not,
can you tell us about it?
I just remember the Olaf, or like the special character, is the guy that always unlock, and he just crushes all the races. But it had a great soundtrack because I was just the freaking Paranoid or something. Down. So like playing that Rock and Roll Racing with that soundtrack rolling in my head all the time was just just cruising, shooting your little rockets. I played hours and hours of that.
Fantastic.
The box art looks a little plain. I don't know.
But it is on our list.
It had a better it had art with like a green alien and a bunch of rock and roll guys.
Yeah.
We were not prepared for that one. Sorry.
We weren't
but
indeed, but
any other-
write-ins are always welcome.
Look at all these great ideas.
All right, another vote.
I was actually surprised that I didn't see it on the initial list, but Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim, yes, it didn't make it onto the SNES Classic.
You gotta launch the cow to the moon.
Indeed, gotta launch the cow.
Is that the end of the game, or?
All right,
What do I know?
got another one coming up. And how long are we going up for this? This is,
Oh, that's a great question. We're a little over time.
that's fine.
I'll make it quick. I saw Final Fantasy VI deserves to be on the list, huh?
All right, Final Fantasy VI,
Which is also what?
3. BI. There we go. And one there. All right, we'll do maybe one more vote, and then we'll move on to the next round, where we'll start separating it out. Who gets kicked, who
Yes.
sticks around.
We will get to what do we call it? Poison shrooms.
Yes, poison shrooms
Yep.
and one-ups.
We're at the last part of a one-up or nomination.
Super Castlevania 4. I don't know if we.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, right there, highlighted.
It has one vote from being on the SNES Classic.
Does he know that we could hear that? It sounds like it's working.
Oh wait, was Final Fantasy 3? You guys said it was already on the list.
Yeah, go to the left.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, we might have named it. Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
there we go. Okay.
Cool.
There we go. It moves up. So we'll take it away from the end. All right. One last vote.
I'm gonna be crucified for a waste of a last vote. I am a sucker for Kirby's Dream Course.
Kirby's Dream Course. All right. It's already on the SNES Classic. So,
Apparently Nintendo thought it was worthwhile.
all right. So now we got to separate it out. So the next round is called the.
We can hear you.
So this is the elimination round. What we're going to do is we're going to end up with the top 15 to 20, just to narrow down the field. We're done with write-ins, and we are going to organize it as best we can. And we might need to some help by applause to break some ties, to see who makes the final cut. Yes. So let's see. 20.
Okay.
Oh, Chrono Trigger's there. Okay.
Wants to be up at the front.
So I think we should just keep maybe one more game of the 20th place. That way we have a top 15 to work from, because we have a bunch of tie for 14, and then we've got 20th place. Okay, so our last spot in the top 15 by way of applause. You see the candidates here. Why don't we start at the bottom and work our way up?
Okay, sounds good.
So, Earthworm Jim, if you want to keep Earthworm Jim as the 15th game, applause. Okay, there's some applause there.
Are you watching the decibels?
Oh, I gotta watch the decibels. Okay.
I was kind of joking.
All right, rock and roll racing. Okay, a little bit less, but
If he was sitting closer to the microphone, it might have been more decibels.
That's true. Yoshi's Island. Okay, not as enthusiastic. Okay. Super Soccer.
Oh. Yeah, that's gonna
be. All right, Super Soccer. I'm guessing is not going to be our go. Put it in the.
This is very
into the
touchy.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Yeah, me neither. Super Ghouls and Ghosts is just. It's too difficult. There's a point at which I go, that's just too difficult. Super Castlevania 4. Okay, a little bit of love, but not.
Maybe on par with Earthworm Jim.
Maybe. Well, it's less than Earthworm Jim. Let's be honest.
Oof. All right.
Okay. Secret of Mana. Okay, Secret of Mana. We gotta get that out of there.
Tentative claps.
Legend of the Mystical Ninja featuring Gomon. No love.
Is that a cricket? Yeah.
F-Zero. Okay, still not as much as Earthworm Jim or Yoshi's Island, I don't think.
Bear with me, everybody.
Earthbound.
You said
Okay. Contra 3, The Alien Wars. Dude, that game was just, again, a little bit more difficult than...
it was still trying to eat quarters.
Indeed. All right, so the last three, Earthworm Jim, Yoshi's Island, and Earthbound. We'll do one last round. Tough choice, Earthworm Jim. Clap. Yoshi's Island. Okay, Yoshi's Island is out. Earthbound. Okay, Earthbound's our 15th game. All right, so...
What does that mean by way of points? Do I give it one?
No. It's just it's the 20th game.
I'm going to delete all these other points then.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so now it's the... What you get one up, and one poison shroom, right? Is that how it goes?
Yeah, that sounds good. So it's kind of like Hurt or Heal, if you've ever played that game on GameFAQs when you were 12. Hurt one game and heal another game.
So yeah, you can add a vote to one and then downvote another. Let's go ahead and... What did you do?
I'm just trying to figure that out right now. I think we're good, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I
we're
guess
good.
so.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
so
where it stops.
Come
right
on
there.
up, vote, add 1 point to one game, and subtract a point from another game.
Everything's in order right now, ranked from most points to least points. So unless this list looks perfect to you, we need
we need adjustments.
Need to arrange it some more.
Come on up to the mic.
You can do one, Simeon.
Yeah, why don't I do one? Let's help Super Metroid.
Super Metroid.
Add a vote to that for sure.
So you're saying that it's the number one SNES game?
It's real close with Super Mario World. It really is. Maybe I might like Super Mario World more, but let's go down the line. Oh, I love so many of these games. Star Fox 2.
Oh.
Let's get that.
I played that. Anybody else?
It's -1.
It
was only released on the SNES Classic. Yeah, well, they didn't finish it until the Super Nintendo Classic came out. So, it's the most recent edition. All right. Which one are you gonna help?
I'm gonna help Chrono Trigger for sure.
Okay.
It's a classic. You gotta play it, dude.
You have been told.
I know. I've been told so many times. He's been told, but he doesn't like any game that has a menu in it.
Correct.
It's true. It's true.
Your game doesn't have a menu.
Well.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Great. Do you want to hand us that one?
Sure.
And then you can have the handheld.
Sweet.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Another round of applause. Thank you, sir. All right. Now, what game are you hurting?
I'm gonna hurt. What is it? Street Fighter. I like the port. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. I see that.
Arcade's a classic.
All right.
I think you just made some enemies.
Thank you very much. Yes, you did. Watch your step out after this. Next up.
I think I'm gonna have to help the original Star Fox, but take one away from Super Mario RPG.
Oh.
I was not a fan of Super Mario RPG.
Oh.
And how come?
It had no appeal for me, and as much as of a Mario fan as I am, that's shameful to me for some reason.
Oh my goodness. Well.
Oh boy.
It's not for everyone. All right.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Star Fox, I think, is a good game, but I played the 64 version first, and it's just hard to go backwards.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Add one to Chrono Trigger again.
Why do I think we have a front runner here?
And I'm doing this purely to push it up the list, take one away from Super Mario World.
That's the name of the game. Yep. That's the name of the game.
Not a bad game at all, but I gotta get my boy up the list.
Oh, we have stooped to devious methods.
All right.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I guess so.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep helping Chrono Trigger. Yeah, no, I feel like a jerk hurting anything, but what is this? Sorry, Super Metroid.
Oh,
I liked it too.
Right before the release of Metroid Dread. Oof, shameful. I'm joking.
Man,
Thank you very much.
Super Metroid still holds up.
All right, Scott, it's your vote.
Okay. Let me get a lay of the land here. So, Chrono Trigger is sitting at number 1. We got Super Metroid and A Link to the Past tied for second place. No movement on A Link to the Past, interestingly.
Yeah, it's stayed.
Super Mario World, I think that's a fine spot for it. Donkey Kong Country might be a little high compared to Super Mario World. Kirby Superstar, Star Fox, also tied for 4th place. Okay, sharing 8th place, we have Super Mario Kart, Mega Man X, Tetris Attack. I think I've found my move here.
Okay.
Because Super Mario Kart's not that good. It's another instance where I played the 64 game first.
I did too, man.
It's not just hard to go back to Super Mario Kart, it's impossible to go back.
Okay, no. Let me make my case here.
I'm still in my turn.
Okay, I'll let you have your turn. I'll let you go.
There are all these sharp corners that you just get stuck on. So it makes it impossible to turn, hard to race, which is actually the entire point of the game. But you should be happy with me on this one because I'm going to give a 1-up to Mega Man X.
Okay, yeah. It deserves it.
I just saw these two next to each other and it felt not right. They're still next to each other. Here we go. Here we go.
Also, Tetris Attack moves up.
Oh, yes. Okay, you want to talk about Mario Kart?
Okay, yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. First of all, I want to point out, if you're getting stuck on the sharp edges, maybe that's your problem, not the game's. Also, I want to say one great thing about Super Mario Kart is that there's no blue shells. Okay? That to me is a huge point. Also, fantastic with Super Mario Kart is if you get to a certain skill level, you can actually jump shells.
Okay.
It requires that extra skill element. The battle mode isn't as great as the other games, I will say that, but I still put it on par with Mario Kart 8. I know I may be sacrilegious saying that, but I enjoy going back to both.
It's a good case you made for it.
All right, keep on voting. Go on up.
This poor man has been abused and neglected.
His rock and roll.
You voted where you went before I came up here. This?
Yes, that there.
My vote is for Mario Kart.
Yes! That's it.
Because you got the skill to do the coin hopping, the drift turns just right.
Yep.
You can go through the whole level without touching none of those corners. And
that's right.
It's just everybody now does like the extreme things where it's just a perfect memorization start to finish to get that perfect run. And that's basically what that game was for me. It's not even like racing. It's like this pixel, start turning. This pixel, start turning. This pixel, start turning.
All right.
And I'm going to take one from Dr. Mario just because that's a dig at my wife. So.
Oh!
Because that's her favorite. So.
Somebody's going to have a hard time when they get home. She'll watch the playback, maybe. You'll be in trouble then. All right.
Man, that was such a cool package, though, because it's Tetris and Dr. Mario. Oh, thank you.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
You actually get to play them at the same time and like race through rounds where someone might still be on Dr. Mario, someone's on Tetris. Man, it's good. I think that wasn't on the SNES Classic, and I added it.
I think you're right.
As one of my votes, but
I think you're correct.
But
his family is a big Dr. Mario family, so.
Am I good to grab this?
My
Yes.
parents still play Dr. Mario
All right,
on the
I
N64.
cannot wait to make so many enemies today.
Oh no.
All right, put a point back on Tetris and Dr. Mario, please. Puzzle games will never die. And also, I understand nostalgia is a lens that makes things seem much nicer than they are, but just coming from like the experience of playing a lot of Super Mario Kart, I'm going to take a point.
Oh.
There's better Mario experiences, as you said, starting off with the 64. It's just...
It's Super Spike Volleyball all over again, guys. I'm having flashbacks. Thank you very much for your votes.
The best SNES games still hold up today, in my opinion.
I agree.
So, and in my opinion, Mario Kart's not one of them.
I do want to say this. So we haven't.
Everything you are putting in there, even in the future, everything you know, it wouldn't still be making the game.
That's true. So I'd like to point out a few things. Mega Man X3 has had no conversation, which okay.
That's on here?
Breath of Fire 2, no conversation. And then Earthbound, you guys all clap for it. It's still in 20th place.
So
You want it in the top 20, but just 20. Yeah, okay.
you bring up a great point about Mega Man X3. So for the next minute, let's talk to our resident Mega Man expert, Simeon. He holds a world record and all that. Very good. Knows all the bosses and all the games. So why don't you look at where Mega Man X1 is, as well as 3,
Okay.
and tell us if any adjustments need to be made.
Oh, 1 needs to be higher than 3.
So
3 is great, but Mega Man X is, even though it's not my favorite game, it is probably as close to a perfect game
Okay.
as is on the SNES.
So X3 is down at 10th place, and X4 is at 4th place. How's that sound?
You mean X1
Yeah.
is at 4th place? I mean, I agree with that.
All right. That was not exciting.
X3 is great, but looking at the games in between there, you know what? I'm gonna have another vote. I'm gonna take. Scroll up to the top. Okay, scroll back down. I'm gonna add 1 to Mega Man X.
You want me to scratch your back too?
No, that's fine. Add 1 to Mega Man X. Take 1 away from Star Fox.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but the 64 version just makes it obsolete.
All right, someone in the audience better do something about this, because we've got 3 games tied for 2nd place.
Oh, and by the way, once we get to the end of our time, any tiebreakers are going to be decided by either us or audience voting, but probably us.
The
We can
parents.
have more than one vote.
One up, 1 down, and then we'll see if there's anybody else, and if not, then another up and another down.
Okay, this would be my second. Is there anyone else?
I'll go for 1.
Okay. I think okay, you haven't gone yet, correct?
Yeah, I haven't got it.
All right, come on up.
I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't go far.
Such a nice democratic process we have here, discussing video games.
So, assuming I can still prop it up, I'd obviously go Chrono Trigger, but if we had to go for other ones, I'd probably want to give more recognition to Final Fantasy VI.
Okay, Final Fantasy VI.
So yeah, we'll go with Final Fantasy VI.
Okay.
And then we'll subtract a point to Tetris Attack.
I'm in agreement with that. -1 to Tetris Attack, +1 to Final Fantasy 6/3.
6. Not confusing at all.
Alright, so I'm going to have to boost up Link to the Past. We haven't had any conversation, and it looks like it's in 4th, so can't have that.
Oh,
it's tied for first now.
whoa. Oh boy.
And I'm going to have to take one away from one of the ones lower on the list.
Okay.
Super Punch Out.
Oh, Super Punch Out right there. You just passed it. There you go.
Does this look easy, guys? It's.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, if you already voted, you can come back, vote again.
Okay. We'll fix that.
We're just kicking Super Punch Out way out.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Okay, so as the resident Tetris expert, I have to notice that Tetris and Dr. Mario is at number 10. and Tetris Attack is also at number 10. But I think Tetris and Dr. Mario is clearly the better game.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can we all collectively agree to subtract another one from Tetris Attack?
Yes.
Here, here.
I think so.
Here, here. What's next, Simeon?
I don't know. Should we start eliminating again or solidifying? Oh, we got another vote.
Do not touch Super Punch Out. I adore the Punch Out series, and I cannot have Super Punch Out leave.
Okay. Super Punch Out, add, and what would you like to subtract?
Oh, I was having fun being mean, but now I'm not.
Was your heart beating fast when I accidentally put it like way to the side?
I was like losing it. Not a big fan of Super Mario RPG. I don't hate it. I just don't. I don't know if it's better than Tetris and Dr. Mario. You can't have a bad time with Tetris and Dr. Mario unless you don't know how shapes work. So.
That's true. All right, next up.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I gotta put a boink back on Super Mario RPG. Enormously underrated. I'm sorry if you don't like menus, but the music, the level design, the whimsy.
I'm a huge fan.
It's great.
Simeon still wants Gino and Smash.
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I know that he's a
me costume.
Yeah, he's a me.
And then I guess we'll take one away from What's back up on the list? That's a lot of good games. I'll take one from Mega Man X, actually.
Oh. Okay, that's fine. I'd say everything on that screen right there deserves to be there, except maybe Star Fox. I'm still. It was a great game, but I cannot get into it.
Well, I think we're late enough in the panel that can be a decision that you make. At least as far as another negative point. So we've got about 10 minutes. We all know we don't want to be late for John Heater, right?
Yes. Who else is going to see John? I'm a huge fan.
It's Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah. Starstruck. Okay. I say take one away from Star Fox and add one to maybe keep scrolling down. Oh, you know what? I should have taken one from Star Fox 2. No, I put the point back on Star Fox. People like that enough. Take another minus from Star Fox 2. I don't see any love for that game besides from you, Scott, so I will spite you in that fashion. And let's go back up.
Earthbound was so it got a lot of applause.
I know,
but it's just sitting here lonely, about to get kicked off the top 10.
Like they said, it had to be part of the discussion.
All right.
And then add one to Super Mario World.
Wow. Oh, we should have nominated the 3-pack. Super Mario All-Stars.
Super Mario All-Stars. No, that's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating.
That's cheating, but Kirby Superstar is not?
Yeah, because it's still those 8 games are pretty much just like mini games within one big game.
They're original to it?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. Well, one portion is a kind of remake of the Game Boy one, but it's totally different because
we'll
you actually
accept
have
it.
powers. Anyway. All right.
We need to end up with only 10.
We need to end up with only 10. So, what's fighting in the running for the 9th and 10th place? Oh, look at all those games at number 9.
Star Fox, Final Fantasy VI, Super Mario Kart.
A couple more votes to narrow it down, and then we're gonna
X3.
have to start cutting it, and breaking those ties.
Nobody has felt strongly about Breath of Fire, so is that another collective downvote?
Yeah.
I think so. I think so.
Are we on the second round? Because I'll put mine for the card again.
Come on back up.
It has to be in number 9, though.
Yeah.
What do you know?
All the number 9s are on the screen.
One more for Mario Kart.
Yes.
who's up there that I just don't freaking like? Where's the knight? Oh, they all turned to 10 now.
Yeah, there are no knights.
Look at this formula I wrote, guys.
Yeah.
You can copy it for home.
Yeah.
I'll put a negative on Punch Out.
Oh. All right.
You can probably just leave it there.
It's like, just leave it there.
No, we gotta. All right. One last vote, and then we're gonna start breaking those ties.
Punch Out and Super Punch Out are not just boxing games. They're
puzzle
games with fun solutions.
Thank you.
Can I help you with this?
Yeah, I stood in the corner. I'm really hoping my job was done. I should get paid for this. I'm the only person respecting the legacy of Super Punch-Out. I mean, it took the Punch-Out formula, which was already great.
And made it super.
Yeah, and they made it super. It's the whole environment. You literally don't even need to get past Gabby J. You go up there and you hear that first like muffled yay when you get up there, and you should just be like, I'm delighted. This is amazing.
Okay. And what are you subtracting from?
Oh no, I have to be mean again.
Yep.
You could help us break a 10th place tie if you'd like.
But instead, I'm gonna go for the gut on something that's already weak. I'm pretty sure I saw Tetris Attack was above, or at least listed above Earthbound, and I thought it'd be funny to put it below.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
Thank you guys for coming up and doing that. Simeon and I will start narrowing it down to the top 10, and then we'll probably do more applause if needed. So.
Yes. All right. So what do we have lower?
Okay, lower. Tied for 10th.
Oh my goodness.
Tied for 10th, we have Super Punch Out, Mega Man X3, Kirby's Dream Course, Tetris and Dr. Mario, Street Fighter 2, and Super Mario RPG. So we have to pick just one of these?
Just one of these for the top
likely?
10.
Wow.
So I say we take Mega Man X3 out of the discussion. Having Mega Man X in the top 10 is enough.
Represented adequately.
Yep.
Don't freak out. Ah!
All right. This is...
Nobody has really gone to bat for Kirby's Dream Course.
Just one. So you upvoted Kirby's Dream Course, correct? Yep. Would you say that you are more endeared to Super Punch Out than Kirby's Dream Course?
I think so.
Okay. So I think it's time to kick Kirby's Dream Course down.
Sorry, Sakurai.
Okay. So we have Super Mario RPG, Street Fighter 2, Tetris and Dr. Mario, and Super Punch Out.
Street Fighter 2 is like a world-class game.
I know it is. And literally this entire time, though, the only person who's given it an upvote was the Super Nintendo and me. It was one of my original picks.
Yeah, but it was super culturally relevant at the time, right?
Yeah.
Or was that more the arcade scene?
The arcade was a little bit more important.
If it didn't define...
Console version's okay.
I see. If it didn't define the SNES, then I'm okay with it going lower.
I think that the consensus is that it's time to kick out Street Fighter 2. Recognized in the top 20, but not in the top 10.
And all 27 versions of it go away as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
We clumped them all together in one umbrella. Okay. This is tough.
I think that we may need to do applause.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, this is a big one. This is the 10th spot. All right. Applause for Super Mario RPG. Okay. Applause for Tetris and Dr. Mario. And Scott. Okay, I think Tetris and Dr. Mario we're gonna have to kick out.
Goes down in a blazing ball of passion.
And Super Punch Out.
Oh, I'm
Super Punch
so
Out.
sorry. So
what they're lacking in decibels, they're going for in duration.
Watch this. This is a cool math trick I'm going to do here. -0.5. That's going to earn it 11th place at the end of the day, right? After
It should. What else is tied for 10th? Oh, Star Fox. Oh.
Okay, goodbye.
I think we all stand by what we clapped for.
Yeah.
Correct, Super Mario RPG. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
Now.
11th place, sir. Congratulations.
11th place to Super Punch Out. Okay, top 10. Super Mario RPG is in the 10th spot. Okay.
What about 9th spot?
Kirby Superstar or Final Fantasy VI? I've never played Final Fantasy VI.
These aren't tied.
Oh, what? Oh, Super Mario Kart and Final Fantasy VI. Oh. All right. Shall we do... okay. If you think Super Mario Kart is better, clap. Me too. Final Fantasy VI. Yeah.
We concede.
Oh, we concede.
I know I was kind of bad talking Super Mario Kart, but it doesn't have as many menus. So I would have liked to see it higher, but I understand Final Fantasy is a huge.
Do we want to start manually putting in the numbers now? Because now it's tied for Super Mario. Yeah. Oh yeah, minus 0.5. Yeah, there we go. All right. So 5th place.
Kirby Superstar, Donkey Kong Country, and Mega Man X.
Oh my gosh. That is a tough fight. Applause again. I don't think we can make this decision either.
Yeah, we'd be too biased.
All right. Oh man, I love all 3 of these games. Okay, raise your hand, or sorry, not raise your hand. Applause for Kirby Superstar. Oh, that is clearly in our 7th place. That is crazy. Was not expecting that. 0.5.
Well, maybe like 0.6.
Oh yeah.
I'll get there, guys. Go ahead.
Donkey Kong Country. Okay. Mega Man X.
That was close. But
I think. What were you gonna say?
I thought Mega Man X got a little more.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think more people applauded for Mega Man X, and then maybe fewer but more heartily applauded for Donkey Kong Country. Okay, 3rd place. Oh.
Wow.
Oh my goodness! Look at what's left. Super Mario World versus Super Metroid. Oh, I knew that like the top 4 or top 5 was just gonna be. I mean, let's just admit it. The top 10 is fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, a quick word on each. I'll take Metroid.
Go for it.
Super Metroid, I think, has held up perfectly. It's on a lot of people's top 1 video game of all time. Still amazingly playable, a pleasure to go back to, and is maybe the height of the whole genre.
Ooh. So, in my personal top 10, top 100 lists, Super Metroid is in like the teens or 20s. Super Mario World is like, I'm pretty sure my number 5 pick. And like it is the best 2D Mario platformer. And if you have to say that, and that's just like a genre definer, it's tough.
We'll leave it up to you guys.
All right, applause for Super Metroid.
Wait.
Oh yeah, wait.
Super Metroid gotta get credit for the first female heroine.
Well, that's true. Well, that was the original Metroid, though.
The comment was first female heroine for the microphone.
Yes,
Hi,
for the
YouTube.
microphone.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Super Metroid, applause. Okay. Super Mario World, applause. Okay, what did you hear?
It started out even, but I think Super Mario World picked up steam at the end.
Okay, let's give it to him.
There was even a woo.
Yes.
I thought my argument was so compelling. Oh well. Fourth place is four is my favorite number. We'll take it.
All right. Link to the Past and Chrono Trigger. We have had 1 point of discussion this entire time for Link to the Past, and Chrono Trigger has been nominated and voted up into the number 1 spot so far. Both deserving of the top spot, but only one can have it.
Don't hold back. This will go down in history. This
Yeah,
will
this
be
is
on
the
YouTube
definitive
forever.
list of all time. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 people decided this list.
That's enough, right?
They're masked, of course, their identity is never to be revealed. All right. Applause for Chrono Trigger as the best SNES game. All right. Applause for Link to the Past.
Yeah!
Chrono Trigger. You cannot stop the fans.
Wow.
And, oh, you did -1.
Ah.
All right, so that's our list. So from 10, oh, sorry, we got to start at 11.
Yes.
Up to 1.
The honorary mention.
Super Punch Out. Number 10, Super Mario RPG. Number 9, Super Mario Kart. Number 8, Final Fantasy VI, aka Final Fantasy III here in the States. 7, Kirby Superstar. 6, Donkey Kong Country. I'm surprised that we had only love for Donkey Kong Country and neither of the sequels were mentioned at all. I'm surprised, but I agree. I like the original best. Mega Man X, number 5. Number 4, Super Metroid. Number 3, Super Mario World. Number 2, A Link to the Past. And number 1, Chrono Trigger.
Wow.
It's a good list. Give you guys a hand of applause for yourselves. I don't know if my words didn't work right there. But
Yes, thanks for helping us do that. That was a blast. Couple
Yes.
quick plugs. If you thought that was fun, you want to go see how the top 10 NES games came out, that's on our YouTube channel. Just search ranking the top 10 NES games, and then in parentheses, there's Comic-Con panel.
And then 2 years ago, because there was no Comic-Con last year, 2 years ago we did a panel, old versus new Nintendo, and that is also on YouTube.
Yep, search the Great Nintendo Debate Comic-Con.
Great Nintendo Debate Comic-Con. We have, like I said, we have over 600 episodes of our daily
800.
show. 800.
Over 800.
So we did 600 episodes straight, week daily, with no breaks.
Yeah, the idea was kind of like a good mythical morning for Nintendo fans.
Mm-hmm.
It was a blast.
And then we did live streams on the weekends for 200 more episodes, and now we very occasionally get on and play whatever's new, and of course Smash Bros. We're both Smash Bros. Fans. So.
Yeah, we'll have to check out that final character.
That's right.
Put it to its test.
Yes, we're
All
super
right.
excited.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, thanks for coming.
Yeah, see ya.
Thank you, guys.